Microeconomics, positive externalities. Externalities exist when there is a divergence between private costs and social costs and benefits. So positive externalities are likely to result in underproduction. We're not going to produce enough of those goods, and a positive externality is when there is a positive benefit to a third party. Okay. So when we come to draw the lines, when you draw any demand supply curve, the demand curve shows the marginal private benefit of that good to the individual, and the supply curve shows the marginal private cost of producing that good. And we maximize our welfare when the two are equal. So if we were here, okay, then the marginal private benefit is greater than the marginal cost at the margin. So we should produce more of that good. Otherwise, we're going to lose that area there in terms of welfare. But that's great. But the problem is the market mechanism does not take into account externalities. So therefore, there is a market failure. Externalities happen also to be value judgments. They're very much dependent on how good we think something is. So, for example, in terms of education, education obviously has a positive externality because there's a wider benefit to the community. Now, how good is that benefit? That is then dependent on how big the subsidy is, and that is definitely a value judgment. All right. So if we now move to a positive externality diagram over here, so let's call this positive externalities, or we could also call it merit goods. Okay, so in this diagram on here, right, this is the free market situation where marginal private benefit is equal to marginal private cost. The marginal private cost and the marginal social cost happen to be the same because in this particular example there is no negative externality. We just make that assumption, makes the model slightly easier. We always want to get to the point. Economic welfare will be maximised where marginal social benefit is equal to marginal social cost. The problem of that is, though, is by that sort of definition or that equation depends upon people's value judgments as to how big the positive externality is in this case. Now, we also have the marginal social benefit. So what we're saying here is that this product definitely has a positive externality. Once again, we can make that bigger or smaller. So this line will move out further if the positive externality is really, really big, or it will move inwards from here if it's a small positive externality. So the free market position is actually the place where the marginal social benefit is equal to marginal cost is equal to P-Q-. Right. So how do we get to that point? Well, we have to subsidise that good because the consumer, if they're going to demand that much, okay, is only going to pay P double dash. So therefore, to get to that point, we have to provide a subsidy, and if you do provide a subsidy, then the good will no longer be underproduced. So if a good has a positive externality and we just leave it to the free market, we'll end up at this situation here and the good will be underproduced. Therefore, we provide a subsidy and the good until we get to the point where marginal social benefit is equal to marginal social cost. So basically, with a merit good, is under provided by the free market. So you need to know all this really, really well. So this is a positive externality, nice little diagram, nice bit of analysis, but it is all dependent upon somebody's value judgment. Lesson 14.